Hi, I'm Rich Brown, Senior Editor for CNET. Today we're going to take a look at the Gateway SX2870 UR10P. So this is a $500 slim tower PC. It's actually one of the few budget PCs we've looked at over the past year. Now, despite all the talk about tablets and touchscreens and other sort of growing PC categories, the budget PC market is actually pretty stagnant. There's not a lot of difference between this system today and what you could maybe get for a couple $100 more last year. Overall, though, this is still a solid desktop workhorse, and I'd recommend it to anybody who wants just a straightforward desktop for day-to-day productivity. So we'll just quickly go over what you get with this PC. Here in the front, there's a DVD burner behind this front panel. Down here, you get a couple USB ports as well as a media card reader. Around the back, it's pretty simple, pretty much what we expect in a budget system. You get a couple USB 2 ports, some USB 3 ports, which is actually a little bit of a surprise, and that's nice to see. There's VGA video out, HDMI output, some old school PS2 mouse and keyboard ports, and then up here there's a Wi-Fi card, which is a nice feature, and you don't always get that in budget systems, so it's good to see here. So this is a slim tower PC, which means it's a much smaller case than a traditional mid-tower. You still have some decent components in here, though. There's a second generation Intel Core i3 CPU here. It's a dual core chip. It's fast enough, it runs at about 3.3 gigahertz. It'll get most productivity stuff done without too much hassle. Underneath the optical drive here, there's actually 4 memory slots, and that's sort of nice too. You don't always get 4 slots in smaller PCs, sometimes you just get 2. There is no extra hard drive bay. There's one hard drive behind the optical drive here, you can't really see it, and that represents pretty much all the internal storage you're going to get. Up here there's the Wi-Fi card like I mentioned, as well as a PCI Express 16X slot here. Now, as I said, it's a narrow slim tower case, so you can't fit a full-size graphics card in here. But you can get half-height cards that could actually make a nice upgrade for this PC. It won't make sort of a powerhouse gamer, but you could put a budget-priced half-height card in here and get actually some decent gaming performance on it if you want to stick to 19:10 resolutions. So that's pretty much the story with this PC. It's for basic productivity, and you can actually maybe use it as a living room system. It's a little bit big, but it's small enough that it won't make too much of a mess in your home theater setup. And the HDMI output actually makes it easy to connect to a television. Overall, though, I'd recommend this to anybody who needs a straightforward system for day-to-day computing or maybe some light-duty small office work. So I'm Rich Brown. This is the Gateway SX2870 UR10P.